Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a demo and first impressions on some brand new summer launches from Maybelline. Now I'm really excited because I feel like nothing at the drugstore has really popped out at me. Everything's just been super lame. I feel like it's been a ton of mascaras and that just boring. I know some of this stuff has probably already been out, but I just recently discovered it. So first thing I have right here is the Brow Precise, and this is a micro pencil. I'm a big time fan of the L'Oreal Brow Stylist right now. That is just one of my favorites. And also the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I picked up the shade Deep Brown, so hopefully this will do me justice. My only request with brow pencils is basically I just hope that they're not waxy, so let's see how the formula is on this. Here is what the product looks like, and let's do some swatches. Feels pretty dry, not too waxy, so that's good. Okay, so far the formula, it feels dry with a little pinch of waxiness in it. I mean, if it's a little bit waxy, that's okay. So already my initial thoughts on the brow pencil is at first it felt like pretty dry on my hand, but now after using it on my brow, it does have a waxy consistency like when you really get into the product. And the thing that I don't like about that is one, my brows are really, they sometimes get oily, and waxy type of brow pencils and oiliness just does not work for me. One thing I don't like about waxy pencils is that when I want to add on product, I just feel like it feels really gunky, and then when I brush through, it feels pretty thick, and I don't really like that. I like a more dry pencil. Okay, so I went ahead and just did my other brow and cleaned them up with some concealer. All in all, I know it looks very bold. Don't be too scared. But all in all, I will say the pencil looks really nice. I like the way how my brows turned out. Don't you guys always like one side better than the other? I always like my left side. Why? Okay, so I just went ahead and just primed my eyes with a little bit of concealer. We have the Graffiti Nudes palette right here, and it comes with some really nice vivid colors. The very first palette that Maybelline came out with, the regular nudes palette, actually ended up in my Craps video. I did not like that palette whatsoever, so I was pretty curious about this one. I know they have like a rose palette, right? Or the pink, I forgot what, but I never tried that palette, but I'm excited for this one because this one still has a couple of neutral colors and also some really vivid ones, so I think this one is more of a stand-up palette. But those are the swatches right there. They look much better than before. I ended up picking up color tattoos now. Instead of it being in the pot form, it's in a doe foot applicator, I'm guessing, but this is called Eye Chrome. So color tattoo Eye Chrome. I picked up the shade Gilded Rose with soft like silver pink type of color, and it's right there. And then I also picked up the color Khaki Cool, which was really stunning. So that would really stood out to me. Yeah, so they do have a doe foot applicator, I figured, because it looks like basically a lip gloss. So here are swatches of those two colors, and I kind of had to go over a couple times to get that pigment, but at least the pigment was buildable. I'm just gonna do one eye a little bit darker with the more vivid colors and one eye that's more neutral, just so I can test out like most of the shadows. I feel like if I use lots of the shadows on both eyes, do the same eye look, it's just gonna look like a circus. Green khaki color on the eyelid, and I'm just gonna use my finger just to blend this out. I feel like this is gonna be the best way to use this product. So there we go with the Khaki Cool. I mean, it's looking pretty sheer on my eye and not as vivid. I had to do a couple swipes when I put it on my hand. So as you can see, with just swiping that color right there, it's pretty sheer and my true eyelid color is coming out. This one seems like it's going to be really pigmented. I don't think I'm a big time fan of these. I don't really see myself utilizing this type of product. Yeah, it just kind of seems like a mess. They're much more stunning in the tube. It's almost like the opposite. You know when you buy like a pair of shoes or a dress and you look at it and you're like, it's whatever, but when you put it on, it's like, wow, it's much better on. This is the opposite. It looks better in the tube. When it's on, kind of deceiving. And I will say, I can feel like the stickiness up in my crease, like just sticking like, ah. Let's do a swatch. Ooh, that looks pretty. Oh, okay, wow, look how pigmented that is. Since I did have that base, I want to kind of pretend that my eye was just there. Pretend that you have like a more just primer there. See, and it's still just as pigmented. So now I'm going to pick up this champagne-y kind of peachy shade and place that on top. I'm sure these tattoos though are making them a little bit more pigmented. I still want to bring it just on my hand. Let's see what this looks like. Not the most pigmented on its own. Now I'm just gonna go right into that black and smoke out my eye on the side. Picking up more like a gray black, not so much a dark black. We'll say that pigmentation is really nice and buildable. I'm just going to use my own transition shade just to blend that out. Purple shade right here. And I forgot to say, some of these are matte, like this purple is a matte. Oh no, it's like a sheen. Some of them have shimmer, and yeah, they're basically all sheens. Never mind. Purple just to warm up the center of the eye. I guess you can say we're going for like a peacock eye. So far the colors are really nice and pigmented, and the black and some of them have to be built up a little, but obviously you lose color when you blend, but so far so good. I'm just gonna kind of take this pearly shade at the end right here and just highlight my brow bone all the way underneath too. Neutral. This looks like almost like a taupey gray. And I'm just gonna stick that right into the crease. Again, I'm just gonna kind of go in with my own transition color just to try to blend that out. These colors seem to work with the fingers really well, actually. Then I'm just gonna take this shimmery color and add this as a bit of sparkle on the inside. Master Precise Curvy Eyeliner. I got the shade Black. A full-bodied line curvy tip. And this one is not waterproof. So this is what it looks like. That's very interesting. Let's see how this is for a swatch. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't think it was going to be that pigmented. Drying to a sheen. So this is not a matte eyeliner. This is a very different shape. I can get it really nice and thin there. It's not the blackest though. Attempt a wing with this type of tip. Let me just hold it taut a little. So it's easy to make a line. Oh, and it's easy to connect. See? And then you just fill it in. This liner is doing actually a really good job. Look how easy that was for me. So I don't even mind that it's not that super black, but I think it's black enough. Kind of having complications lining over these shadows. And the reason being is that it's not that dark, so it's not pulling through. I ended up just adding some lashes to balance out my eyes and taking off my headband because it was giving me a headache. Let's go on to the Superstay Better Skin. This is a skin transforming powder. Let's see what it says in the back. Comes with a little sponge. Our first powder was salicylic acid that wears all day, which is really great because obviously that is used to treat acne. It improves skin's look, reduces the appearance of imperfections. Comes with a huge mirror. So I'm gonna try to apply it with the sponge. Usually I just use a really nice big fluffy brush. And I also already applied a primer. Whenever I use a powder foundation, I always have a primer on. So now here's the product. Oh yeah, this is gonna match me because I've been kind of tanning. It kind of seems on the pinky side though. I'm not sure if I'm really loving this. Oh wait, I want to do my concealer. Almost forgot about that. So I'm just gonna use the Better Skin concealer. Now let's go back to the foundation. Honestly, I'm not gonna use this sponge. I don't like it. I'm just gonna use my fluffy brush and start buffing this into my skin. We'll say this foundation is a little bit more on the pinkier side for me. I'm sure you can kind of tell. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I can tell. But this foundation definitely is buildable. It's looking almost like full coverage. It looks really nice and flawless. So I'm gonna try to get another shade that I think that might look a little bit better. But I think I can work with it though. It's not too bad once I put on bronzer and stuff. Now I forgot, I got the Master Contour. Shoot, I'm just gonna add it on top. I know this is a cream. And then there's the highlighter. Darn you guys. So here's the contour shade. Looking a little bit warm, I will say that. And then here's the highlighter shade. This is cream over powder. What I could actually do though is just take off the powder. Let's just see though. Let's see how dark this is. Oh wow, so medium isn't too light and it doesn't look too warm. Let's see how this blends out over powder, because some contour products that are cream, you know they work really well when they blend really nicely into the powder, because some products are really good like that. Okay, the way this is blending, basically disappearing in pigmentation. A little bit warm, I would say, for a contour shade. And since this foundation is a little pinky for me, it's not looking the best right now. It's not looking very bad, but I want to make sure I do a good first impression. So let me do it on some clean skin. Oh wow, so I'm trying to erase these color tattoos, and look, they really, really stay. So that's one good thing about them. So just in case, I guess just try to layer them. Okay, I got up to like right to my concealer part. So now let's go down like this. Yeah, that feels much better. And now let's blend it out. It's still doing the same thing. It's kind of fading a lot. I think on camera it's picking up more, but it's a little bit too warm for my taste. Not like the biggest fan of this one. To go like that to make it a little bit more sharp, and then just blend that out together. I mean, right here, it's actually looking pretty nice. Ignore this demarcation mark right there. Just that's where I erased the makeup at, but it's actually giving a really nice natural contour. Highlight different areas. Let's just blend this out to help highlight. Now, they also came out with some strobing sticks, which I'm really excited about. This is the shade 100. It looks more like on the pinky side. Right there, cream to powder, so it feels really nice. So we can see how this baby works. There's one side, wow. I'm just gonna use my fingers because if it's a cream to powder, that's okay. Ooh, I like this product a lot. Look how nicely that's like, it's blending really nice into the skin. So I'm appreciating that. Wow, this glow is so pretty. I know some of you are just thinking, girl, you are from outer space, but it's okay. Now there's shade number 200, and this one's more of a golden tone. So now let's just do this one down here. See, ooh, that looks pretty. Look at that. Ooh, that looks nice. I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back because my card actually ran out of memory, but it stopped like right when I was blending this out. But look how beautiful that is. So this is the side that's 200. It's a little bit more golden, and 100 has like a little hint of pink in it. This is how much product you get. It's pretty small, I will say that. I thought it was actually gonna go up a little bit more, but let me show you side by side. So this side has a little bit more pink. This one's a little bit more golden. Right there. Not too much product though. That's kind of sad. I don't know. It just seems since like this is so long, you would think like this much is gonna scroll up, but it's just like, meow. The last product is called the Color Jolt, and they're these intense lip paints. I got the color Strip Down and also Never Bare. And then I also just happened to pick the Shine Shot. This is a prismatic lip top coat. That one has like some iridescence in it. First saw these is I thought of lip tars just because they're like small and they're supposed to be really pigmented. It has like one of those fuzzy doe foot applicators. And actually right now while I'm pushing on it, while I'm pushing down, no product is coming out and it's actually halfway full. Oh wow, it seems like there's nothing in there. Cause look, I'm squeezing it all the way there, like all the way. Look, and nothing's coming out whatsoever. That sucks. Wow, look how much I'm squeezing that. That is super disappointing, and now product is finally coming out. That's kind of like the Kylie Jenner metallic lipsticks, them being like barely like a third full. Ooh. I mean, it is really pretty. Has like a fruity taste to it. Okay, for this being an extreme lip paint, I would think like you just need to just dab on like one little dot and then it all spreads around. Not with this case. I did use enough product to cover my whole entire lips, so a little doesn't go a long way. I want to try like this prismatic one. Look how cool that looks. Let's see. Now my lips are so glossy. This is definitely gonna get in on my teeth. I said in my teeth. Iridescence kind of goes away, look. So this might be good on top of like a liquid lipstick just to kind of give a little bit more shine and moisturization to the lips. The other shade, let's see how much product is in this one. This one is called Never Bare. Again, same thing. When I squeeze it down, no product is coming out. Look at that. That's really disappointing. Basically halfway full because once I squeeze it down there, halfway, some product comes out. Ooh, that does not look like that would be that color. Because in person, this looks like a more mauve-y pink, and this is coming out like pastel. I didn't really think that was gonna happen. Wait, are these different color Jolt? Yeah, see, Never Bare Strip Down. This one feels way more glossy, and this one feels much more dry. Like, so I I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if it helped you. I really had high hopes for every single thing, but a lot of products surprised me actually. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because it is free 99, and I will see you guys in my next one, and I'll link all my social medias down below because I love to keep in touch with you. Mwah! Woo-hoo!